The understanding of power, authority, and governance helps students to develop civic confidence by creating effective problem solvers and decision makers who can address social issues.
I would like to be president someday because I'm smart and I can help people.
Power, authority, and governance is a theme which draws heavily on political science. Working with young children, teachers often bring this into the classroom through the establishment of class rules. Teachers generally try to begin with experiences with which children are familiar so that they can then understand the notions of power, authority, and governance.
Who thinks they know the name of the person who is the head of our city? And we're going to put that answer right here.
Mayor.
The mayor, right.
In San Francisco, Cynthia Vaughn introduces her first grade class to the people that make up the government.
What about these two pictures? Allison, which one are you going to point? Which one? Okay.
This one goes
Country. Good job. Who knows what this person's name is? Leon.
Bush.
Bush. That's his last name. Good job. Who knows his first name?
George W. Bush.
George W. Bush. If something were to happen to our president and that person couldn't do their job, who would take over that person's position? Does anybody know? Cole.
His dad.
His dad. His dad actually had that job before, but his dad wouldn't take over. Taryn, do you think you know?
The vice president?
The vice president, yeah. Does anybody know the name of the vice president?
Dick Cheney.
Dick Cheney.
Kids really like to know stuff. They like to have a sense that the grown-ups aren't keeping all these secrets from them. And the more we let them into these grown-up secrets, which we call content, the better they feel about themselves.
What kind of skills do you think a mayor needs to have? Julia, can you think of anything else?
He has to be patient.
He has to be patient. Can a woman be a mayor?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Who else can be a mayor? Anybody? Yes.
Boys can be a mayor, anybody, even if they don't speak like the same language as you, they can still be a mayor.
Right. And do you think it actually would be a good idea if the mayor of a city spoke more than one language?
Yeah.
When it comes to power, authority, and governance, for early learners, we're expecting them to know that there are power systems within this country and to begin to identify what those systems are and how they operate.
Mission Street.
Students now apply what they have learned about government leaders to a role-playing activity involving the fictional community Rooftop Town.
When we came back to Rooftop Town, some of the things that came up when the children were creating the town and mapping it out were where you're going to put a particular building and some concerns that they had. So I thought it would be a good idea for the children to talk about some potential concerns in their community and see ways that we would work together to solve those concerns, those problems.
When we made this town a long time ago, you guys had a hard time putting the gas station out by the ocean. If this was a concern for all of Rooftop Town, Alex over here is our gas station owner. Maybe he doesn't want to move his gas station.
Yeah, I don't.
Maybe he doesn't want to move. So what's going to have to happen? People are going to have to do what? Christopher, I like the way your hand is.
Ask the mayor if he thinks it should be moved or it should stay where it is.
Right. Do you think the mayor gets to just make that decision all on his own, or does he have to make sure that he listens?
He has to make sure that he listens to those people.
Yeah.
People sometimes underestimate what 6- and 7-year-olds are capable of. And when you build a community of using language that you would use when you're speaking with any human being, it's still appropriate when they're 6 and 7. They get it. They get, I think, more than people think they're capable of.
The expectations in each of these themes are really building blocks. So it's very important that we begin in elementary school. We don't just say, well, little children can't do that, and then become increasingly sophisticated.
You can use your words and compromise.